Hey everyone, Jay here with Mountain Dog Companion, hanging out with Jody's litter here, coming along very, very well. They're about 2 weeks old and we have 7 boys and 2 girls in this litter. They're all super happy, super well taken care of, a little bit hungry at the time, so excuse that, but they're doing very, very well and coming along great. They're all in a pile here, almost slipping off the back here a little bit. I just want to show everyone. Today I'm going to go through and talk about each one, show you how they're doing, just kind of go over it a little bit. Everyone's very evenly marked. You got that traditional tricolor look with the white blaze, white socks front and back, and you know that white tip tail along with the tan on the side, so and on the face, and super excited for these guys and girls. I know there's families on this list wanting to really get to know each puppy and kind of get to know more about each one. So today I'm going to be going through and talking about each puppy and just kind of give you a good feel and a good update. So if anyone has any questions after the video, feel free to reach out to me at any point in time. You're more than welcome to call or text me. But without any further ado, we'll get right into it and get started and just pick one and go through talking about each one. So we got a boy here. Again, 7 boys, so the 2 girls are a little bit outnumbered here in this litter. We got the beautiful white blaze, white socks front and back. Kind of got the tippy toes covered here for this little guy. Beautiful tuxedo up front and the white tip tail. So beautiful guy here. I'll get you some company here in a second. Moving on, boy number 2 here. Again, beautiful socks front and back, kind of getting those tippy toes covered. And the white tip tail, beautiful white blaze, absolutely stunning looking guy. They're just starting to become a little bit more mobile, a little bit more active, and just kind of starting to get into that. So definitely a little bit hungry. We got one trying to find mama here, so they're definitely a little bit hungry at this point, and we got to get them back to mama bear. We did some pictures here earlier, and you'll be able to see those on the website as well if you want to check them out. They're right there with Jody's upcoming litter. We have pictures of the boys and the girls separated. So we got the white socks front and back, a white tip tail here tucked underneath, and a white blaze, kind of getting those tippy toes covered again, and the beautiful tuxedo up front. We're gonna have a big puppy pile here before we know it. Moving on, got another boy here. He's probably got almost the most white, I'd say, out of the litter as far as the boys. We got the white tip tail, white socks front and back, and that white blaze. He does have a little bit of a spot up top. You could probably, hopefully you can see that. It's not connected, it's just kind of sitting right on the top there. Beautiful tuxedo for this little guy. If you have a question, or if you're wondering about those noses, if they're going to be pink, if they're going to be black, they will blacken out. It's just a puppy thing. They're all born with pink noses, and typically around, even right now, they're starting to become a little bit darker. Here in 3-4 weeks, they'll be completely black. Most times puppies tend to have their complete black noses at least by 8 weeks. Sometimes it'll stick around a little bit longer, but for the most part, I mean, it's typically completely black by that time. So we got white socks front and back. This is one of the girls, by the way. White socks front and back, and a white tip tail, a beautiful white blaze for this beautiful little girl. She's got her eyes wide open, got the baby blues, that nice tuxedo up front. Good girly. And she's actually got a pretty nice black nose already for this age. I mean, it's definitely coming in there. You can definitely see the difference. I'll just show you here the difference between the two. Got like, that one might not be the best example. She got a decent amount of black too. Yeah. There we go. That was girl number 1. Let's see. We got a boy here. He's out cold. White socks front and back, and a white tip tail. Beautiful white blaze. He has a decent amount of white as well. Just a nice white blaze, a thicker white blaze One thing I have noticed about these guys is they have a little bit of a darker tan. So you kind of see black coming through. It's almost like a brindle. And I feel like it normally does stay. It varies between different variations between litters, between combinations and pairings. And you'll see that kind of come around depending on who the parents are. I do see it kind of stay that way, almost having black kind of blending through that tan. But phenomenal look and coloration. It kind of darkens the tan on these guys. Now that's kind of just on the legs. Now the eyebrows and the face still have that lighter tan. It's just kind of on the legs there. They kind of have a little bit of a darker tan. So one of the boys here again, white socks front and back, beautiful white blaze, white tip tail. He's just waking up. He's probably a little bit cranky at me. He's fine. We'll snuggle him back in here. We got one more girl, unless I missed her. Did I miss her? Nope, she's right here. Oh, big stretch. There we go. So this is one of the girls here, girl number 2. White socks front and back and a white tip tail. Beautiful tuxedo up front. Yeah, she's awake. You're wide awake now. Yeah, beautiful girl here. I'll set her over here, and then we got one more boy. Beautiful big guy. A little bit less weight on the front here. Kind of got those tippy toes covered. White socks, white tuxedo up front, and a little bit of a thinner blaze for him, which some people really like. Jody has it, one of our males. He really has a thinner blaze, and people really sometimes are drawn to it. I kind of like it. It kind of gives a different look, which I personally like. There's definitely some that I like more than others as far as blaze. I feel like if there's too much white, it kind of takes up the majority of the face and doesn't give that true complexion as far as the tan and everything. It doesn't really bring out the tan as much. So really loving the looks of these guys. Everyone looks very well. Very healthy. Everything seems to be going according to what it should be at this age. They're becoming a little bit more mobile, being a little bit more active. Now, of course, here in the next 2 weeks, we'll really see that coming out here, just with their personalities and everything. They really start, as soon as those eyes open, they really start coming out and really start becoming a little bit more into themselves. So if anyone has any questions, reach out to me. Again, my name is Jay Miller here at Mountain Dog Companion. My number is 330-234-0102. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and we'll see you next time.